Hello everyone. I just wanted to show you how I saved myself some money and built a brass catcher at my house rather than spend $60 on one that you could get on the internet. This is very similar to the ones that I've seen on the internet, so I decided that I would experiment and see if I could come up with something myself. So first off, I wanted to show you a list of materials of what I used to make this, and then I'll kind of show you up close of how I put a few of these things together in hopes that it helps you with your idea of what you want to do so you can save yourself some money. So I've got this little list here of materials that I used. So first I just got a mesh laundry bag with the drawstring from Walmart. That was about $2. The rest of it I got from Home Depot. I got the 3/8 rod coupling nut. It came in a 2-pack, which is why it was $1.20. I got a 3/8 by 1 inch bolt, a 3/8 by 2 inch carriage bolt, a 3/8 inch nut, which all three of those were about $1. And then I had to get a 48 inch by 1/8 inch round steel rod. And I'll show you the purpose for all of those here in just a minute. And if you're wondering what drawstring or what bag I got, it's just this. So it's the Walmart brand laundry bag. All right. So first off, I'll show you kind of an overview of what it looks like. It's not very pretty, but it doesn't matter. You're at the gun range and it should function perfectly. So I want to get up close here to show you what I did first with this coupling nut. So you'll see that there's a hole in the side of it. What I did there is I used a 1/4 inch drill bit and I drilled the hole straight through this coupling nut so that I could run the 1/8 inch rod through it on either side and then clamp it in place with the 3/8 by 1 inch bolt here on top. Now this bag, I had to take out the drawstring, but it leaves a nice little passageway for this rod to go all the way up through it and go right into place. I did have to bend it into a circle, but it's really simple to do that. And then once it's held in place, you just crank that down as tight as you can, and those don't move. And I've just got a little bit of excess sticking out on either side. That is actually, because it's coupler, hooked to my 2-inch carriage bolt that goes all the way through this 2x4. You'll see I hollowed it out on the bottom so that it would sit flat when I put it on a table at the range or something. And at the top of that 2-inch bolt, I put a 3/8 nut right here to just tighten it and hold it in place. And I've made it so that this top piece actually tightens at an angle. Now I'm going to show you the purpose of that angle here with my gun. So if I put it right up here, here's where my brass is going to be flying out of, right here. And I can scoot it right up there, and if it's at an angle I can get my hand in there without hitting the wood underneath my hand. If I leave it straight, then my hand would actually end up hitting the wood right there. So that is why I angled it, so I can put it right up under my gun, and that way I can catch the brass easy without it interfering with my hand that's pulling the trigger. The last thing that I want to show you is just kind of the size. So the one on the internet for $60 is about 16 inches across. This one here comes in at about 15 and a half, how it's bent right now. Obviously it's not a perfect circle, but it's pretty close. And then on the back here, just wanted to show you, because the bag is so long, I actually ended up zip tying it to clamp it in place with a couple zip ties, and then I just melted the end just so there was no frayed pieces there at the end. That is my $7 DIY brass catcher. I hope this helps you out.